Well, hell, look at this. Hello, DTL crew. I wasn't sure this was going to happen after Gold Phoenix's smashing victory today, Ciaran. I didn't think he'd be standing right now. But
well, we had the golden champagne, so yeah, we went to the Eddie Logan. We got some Red Bull and vodka, so we're ready to go. Let's go.
Did you get to show Arthur Ramirez, our DTL crew member, the ropes today?
He got to be in the winner's circle and shake hands with Phil D'Amato and tell him how good a job he's doing. Yeah, he's on cloud nine. Let's just say it. DTL crew, I mean, when you guys come out to the track with us, you get all the exposure. You get to meet all your guys.
That's how we do, right? That's
how we roll.
World. We just live in it. Well, congratulations, man. I know everybody here was rooting for you. It's got to be an amazing feeling. Man, this 7-year-old horse just does not stop. That was a very, very good race.
Oh, I've not seen the buyers yet, but we think it actually might come back as one of his best. And we actually heard Phil say to Rispoli, that's the best ride we've ever seen on Gold Phoenix, which is saying a lot, if you know what I mean. So I would say kind of upgrade the Rispoli horses near term, because if Phil's saying that, that's a lot. And you guys go, yeah, the trainers say that all the time. No, they don't.
No. They'll throw a jockey under the bus in a heartbeat.
Yep.
I will say this. Even if you switch the trips between Gold Phoenix and Stay Hot, Gold Phoenix still would have beaten Stay Hot. He's just a better horse.
When I was telling people, I was like, he'll probably go off at 2-1. He should be 3 or 4 to 5 odds on. All the talking heads who do their cards were like, yeah, Stay Hot would have won the last race. He had trouble, blah, blah, blah. Never would have happened. Never.
Every time I bet against Gold Phoenix, he wins. So there you go, Ciaran.
And we finally won it. Like, this was the elusive target. Like I said on the other shows, we were skipping this race because what's sad and good, our odds probably went from 30-1 to 6-1 for the Breeders' Cup after this race, because now everyone's going to go, oh, he won his prep race. You know what I mean? When it's always been a prep race, but this really wasn't a prep race. When it's a 7-year-old, you want to get paid, if you know what I mean.
Sure. I love you, Ciaran. I love the confidence in your horse, but Gold Phoenix will be much longer than 6-1.
I don't know. There's
much longer.
There's one monster in that race, and that's it.
We'll see some Euros that'll show up in that race who are going to take money. Believe me.
We need to make money here at Del Mar or at Santa Anita.
What am I? And win.
All right. So who you liking here, Frank? Because I gave you my picks earlier so you could copy them. So what did you do after you saw what I was betting?
I can't believe Full Serrano wasn't the morning line favorite. I mean,
I actually was kind of shocked at that too.
No knock on First Mission, but I mean, Serrano is a monster, and that comeback race last time was just fantastic. The horse showed so much class winning the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile last year. I don't think distance is a problem. Should be able to get the Breeders' Cup Classic distance. That's why Sadler is running this horse here, so he can compete in the Classic. In Argentina, this horse won at 1.25 miles on turf. So I think it's all systems go for this horse today.
And the big thing here is Baffert let JJ stay with Serrano. And if you know how the jockey roulette goes at these tracks, some of the trainers go, yeah, I don't care. You ride my horses. And Baffert let JJ stick with Full Serrano, because I thought, he'd be on the other Baffert, if you know what I mean. But
he could have been on Baffert's, yeah. But that's the horse. It looks like most of your action is going through the 7. I'm going to tell you right now, all of my action is going through the 7. But talk about the 3 and the 4, who you think may obviously have a chance to upset the apple cart in here based on your ticket.
How do you not bet the other Baffert, if you know what I mean? Like, how many times do we see it happen? And when some of these other jockeys get the opportunity to ride a Baffert horse, you're going to get extra effort out of them. So Freshu gets on here. JJ won the last 2 times. If JJ was on this horse, the odds would be a lot lower, I think, if you know what I mean, with the Baffert. Second choice is what I put in my notes.
I don't know. I wouldn't call this horse the other Baffert because, usually the other Baffert implies that there's a Baffert that's an overwhelming favorite. I mean, the 2 Bafferts are 27-1 and 14-1. So the public's not giving them much of a chance, nor am I. I don't think either one of them are going to win this race.
Well, I know there was an article today where Baffert talked about, I'm scratching gaming. Right. I'm throwing Privman to the, wolves. We're going to see what happens. But I cannot tell you how many times at Santa Anita, when he said that, and I tossed his horse, that it ends up winning. So that's why I have my $5 secondary thing. And the odds are pretty good where if I'm right and I connect in the next race, I'm going to be pretty good, if that makes sense.
Well, let's look at the will pays, the probable pays real quick. Tell me who you have with the 7.
I've got 7 with 4, 5, 6, 9.
Okay. 7 to the 4 is 85. 7 to the 5 is 226. 7 to the 6 is only 27. You're going to have to up that amount. And 7 to the 9 is 54. So those are really low. The other horse taking money in the next race is the 1, not surprisingly, the Graham Motion horse.
Yeah. Sorry, I hope you guys can hear it. The tractors are coming by. This is the advantage of we're in Eddie Logan North. We're above the Eddie Logan suite, so we got some pretty good views here.
Yeah, it looks good. You can never beat that view at Santa Anita with the San Gabriel Mountains in the background.
Now, I will say, I've asked everyone in Little Red Feather Nation, which horse do you like? Because they've got 2 of them here. They got Innovative and they got Eiffel.
Yeah. And
they are really high on both of those horses. And I could not get anyone to pick. They're asking me which. Usually I'll get an answer. And I was saying Ricky's riding really, really well. Off Lasix, but Phil is putting this horse here on this race, and that always, if you never follow Phil, when he does these kind of moves, you got to pay attention. Now, Eiffel, when I talked to Billy, there's only a few horses he said beast as when he says it's a beast, and that's what he says whenever I ask him about Eiffel. So take it what you will. I'm not surprised what it's paying on the will pays just because of the potential for the horse, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, look, we're kind of similar here. I'm 7 with 4, 6, 8, 9. We have 2 different horses. You have the 5, and I have the 8 that you're not using. So I do not have your 5, and you do not have my 8 in the next leg. And then I'm coming back and just playing the 7 to 3 Bomberoos in the next leg. Let me look real quick what they're paying. 7 with 3, 5, and 13. 422, 224, and 216. I'm perfectly fine paying those for $5. Obviously, I have to whack the other ones pretty good. Unlike you, you're doing a $15 double. I'm doing a $25 double, but I'm also spending a little more money than you.
Well, I was kind of scared, like when the East Coast guys, especially Cox, brings a horse out here, even though when I first look on paper, I go, yeah, I don't think it's going to work. Yeah. They win more times than not, especially when they're pretty good prices.
That horse can absolutely win. I mean, that First Mission is a very nice, very honest horse. Has run races fast enough to win this kind of race. But I just feel like, this is Sadler's home track. He has a mission to get this win in your in race for Full Serrano for the Breeders' Cup Classic. He's drawn outside First Mission. He's going to get a better trip. I mean, I don't. My opinion is you can't use both of them because they're the top 2 choices. So I'm going to plant a flag with the 7. But let's take a look at your will pays with the 4.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, Frank. So this race upcoming, there's been 52 times it's been raced. What was that? Horses over 5-1 have won a third of the time. So it's one of those races that can blow up tickets, if you know what I mean. I mean,
Yeah,
my notes even said 7 is a strong single, but 3 is my long shot on a small ticket, is how I would approach it, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Now, if you like another long shot, if you're wrong, you're going to lose money. But it's one of these races where if you're right and you beat the favorite in here, you know the robots are going to be hammering the favorite like every day to Sunday. So if you can figure an angle to beat the favorite, you might get paid here.
Yeah, well, you have to have the winner, and it really, I mean, it really looks like a 2-horse race to me. Of all the other horses, if I had to pick one, it would be Express Train. I don't like either of the Bafferts. I don't think Ultimate Gamble is good enough. Express Train is good enough on his best day. It's just that he hasn't had a best day in a long time. But he's proven at this distance. He's won graded stakes races before. He's battle tested. But I'd be very shocked if the race wasn't the 7 or the 4. And again, like I said, I'm not going to use both the first and second choices. I'm going to plant a flag with the 7. We have 8 minutes to post, Ciaran. Let me
Who do you like in the next leg, Frank? I have one long shot. I mean, Billy looked at me and rolled his eyes and walked away when I told him who I thought my long shot was. He's like, "You're not using my." I was like, "I'm using both your horses, but Lee's Baby Girl." Off Lasix, DeMuro, the Breeders' Cup. We talked about it at Del Mar. This dude wants to start riding hot. He came out here to get Breeders' Cup races. Like, if you've not watched his backstory, the reason he is out here is to win a Breeders' Cup race. And when you win a Breeders' Cup race, you ride hot this month into next month, and you get a ride. And I thought, first time Lasix on the hill with a price, and half of the time, Frank, a long shot wins this race, but we're shocked because it's a hill. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's not. It's not first time. You talking about Lee's Baby Girl?
Yes.
No, it's a stakes race.
On the
this
hill.
horse is not first time Lasix. This horse
first time on the hill.
This horse is not going to be in the Breeders' Cup. I'll tell you that right now. But I also have the 5 on my ticket as well.
I'm off the 5 now. Let me change my bet.
I have the 3, 5, and 13 as my price horses. The horse that I have that you don't is the 8. That's another D'Amato horse. That's also a Little Red Feather. How come you forgot about this one? Little Red Feather, actually, 3 of them in here. Billy didn't tell you about this one, right? He kept that one in his back pocket.
Yeah, and Juan's on it, so that might be the Hennessy is flowing. So, and I've got my betting. Oh, I can't even bet because I'm on the phone with you right now. Oh my God, you got to bet this one. I'm going to do.
There are. I know exactly where you are. There are self-service machines right over your shoulder. So if you want to take 2 seconds to go run and make a bet.
They're disconnected because I'm in the secret place you're not supposed to be in.
I'll tell you right now. Oh, you're upstairs. Ah, good for you. Let me run through our comments real quick since we told you guys who we like. Terry, Breeders' Cup, then Chatin. That's for Gold Phoenix. Again, Gold Phoenix. Carlos, Gold Phoenix. Love it. Honestly, he looks so good. Good luck. Thank you, Carlos. I mean, I say thank you like I own a piece of the horse, but
he looked great in the paddock. Like that's probably one of the best I've ever seen.
He was dappled out. He looked phenomenal.
What's crazy is, you know why he won? Because Tom said, "Yeah, I didn't like him," and Tom is all about how pretty they look in the paddock. He's like, "My streak with you continues. When I do not like your horse, they win."
Same thing with me. I saw Tom was like, I don't think Gold Phoenix or Stay Hot look that great. And I'm like, I think Stay Hot's, going to turn the tables today on Gold Phoenix. And there you go, right into the winner's circle. Here,
I will say, looks matter a lot. And if you have an advantage of looking at how the horses are, it is such an advantage. People don't realize that you can hop on and off horses when you're at the track, looking at what they look like.
Yeah, you need to know you need to know what you're doing if you're going to do that. So here, a question for you, Ciaran, because Pepe Alonso wants to know about the 1 in race 10. Yeah, the 1 is the class of the field. Graham Motion is a phenomenal trainer. I am very stubborn about betting horses in the 1 hole down the hill, even though we just saw Reef Runner win.
But you know what my notes were here? Rispoli for Motion should not be this low of a price, and that's why I tossed. I thought the morning lines were overly generous, but I would say on the will pays, if we look at it and they're higher than the 7-2 price, it might be worth it, if that makes sense.
Well, right now the 7-6 is the favored combo at 29. The second choice is indeed the 1 at 37. I'm not surprised this horse is that low. I mean,
No, I
New
mean, it
York
made
races-
sense. I thought the spot was, as we know, on the hill, you really do not want to be on the inside. You want to be outside usually.
Yeah, in a full field like this. Although
Yeah.
we did see Reef Runner win down the hill, but that's just a super nice horse. I tried to beat Reef Runner today, and that horse just laughed in my face. I give David Fox a lot of credit because he was, he was unfairly disqualified in the Green Flash.
I agree.
Some BS at the start of the race. They took him and Paco down. If I were him, I'd never come to California again. He'd stay on the East Coast, but he came right back out. He ran in that stakes race, and I'm happy he was rewarded. So I give him a lot of credit.
That was great.
Yeah.
And that was a great ride. Like, oh my God.
It's a nice horse. It's a really nice horse.
I mean, I was cheering. I probably would have made more if he'd not won that race, but I had him, if you know what I mean. But you got to cheer for some of these guys. We want everyone to come out here. Come out here. The ship and win is great. If you are a horse owner, come out here. The ship and win is phenomenal out here. Even if you just come out for one race, they almost pay you to come out here. And we've known a lot of trainers, Frank and I, who've brought their horses out. They're like, oh my God, I made money just bringing the horse out before I even ran a race.
Yeah. Well, all right, Pepe. I think the one has a huge chance. I'm going to play against the horse as the second choice, but I'm not going to talk you off that horse. How about our man Arthur Ramirez debut?
There we go.
Video appearance.
He got to hang. So this is the advantage of watching. So he got to go in the paddock. Then he got to go he got his picture taken in the winner's circle. So he should be all over social media.
I saw it. Terry actually took a picture of that winner's circle picture.
And then he got to drink some. And the new thing now, they've got different colored champagne. We had like Red Bull champagne, red champagne. Yeah.
Look at that. Is that Luke Belair? Are they still the winner's circle sponsor, Luke Belair?
I did not even look. We were just cheering that we won.
You did a great job. You tried to beat Cash. Cash was just too good. But your two horses came second and third and ran big races. So no shame there. Anytime you're trying to beat the favorite and your horses fire, much respect. Carlos Ortega's all in on the full Serrano. The full Serrano train. And that's Jeffrey Wilson.
I was the same. Like I should have done what you did, Frank. But I was like, these big race days, sometimes some chaos happens, and this might. I mean, I think full Serrano is probably going to win by like 5. But I was like, I would love to be alive to the next race on track doing a show. So
I love Jeffrey Wilson. He's got $100 left on the day. Ice cold daily double 7-1. My man, let's go. Good luck to you. Dan H. Hey, Ciaran, congrats. Thrilled for you. Gotta love that. And let's see. How are we on time here? We still got a minute. Excellent.
No.
Dan H. just got bounced in the pick 6. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that race was tough for me too. My horses were actually nowhere. My horses ran
the bonus of this race.
Yellow.
I mean, after the race goes off, we're going to cheer when we win, but you guys are on your own at the end. But I'll show you guys the start. Perhaps we should see.
Yeah,
we got a good location.
We'll stick around. It depends. I don't know. I think people are accustomed to. We might let you go get a drink in between races, Ciaran. After the race is over. But look at that. That's a nice view of the stretch run right there. Ciaran, Dan H. wants to know what you think of the 11 horse in the last race.
In the last race.
3-year-old Calbred facing tough open company is going to be.
Who's riding now? Because I know, is Paco still riding or is he off?
This is Berrios on the 11.
Oh, okay. I know the
Paco's not on his mounts.
No, he was off today. That's what I was saying.
But this is Berrios. This horse will come running late, but maybe finish 3rd or 4th, I think.
Let me have a look here. Sorry.
I had this horse at 45-1 in my pick 4 column back on May 23rd. So Wink and a Grin owes me nothing. I think this is a tough spot for this horse, though. I will say this, though. Carla Gaines ran this 3-year-old against older horses in the Solana Beach. Not an easy thing to do, and she was not disgraced. Ran a very good 4th, actually.
I will say, I think the last race is Little Red Feathers to Lose, a.k.a. the 4-9, and I reluctantly threw in a long shot with Lee's, but I thought that was me just trying to spread on my pick 3. I think which Little Red Feather horse wins. Does Ricky kick Antonio's butt is what it's going to be. And
yeah, you keep forgetting the 8, man. Billy didn't give you that one. He held that one back.
JJ, I'm a fan of JJ's, but yeah, he's not. It's a Little Red Feather race. They're probably going to go. Phil's probably going to go. And the amount of times that's happened is Phil, he's got 3 horses. So Phil trifecta, first, second, third box. There you go. Last race.
There you go. I think the 8 has a huge shot. I mean, I really like the 8, actually. I think of the 3 Little Red Feather horses, that's my top pick. I also have Eiffel. I think Eiffel's going to do really well cutting back and going down the hill.
Bats are made to be broken. Juan has not won for Phil. He's 0 for the last 9, which is surprising if you tell me.
Real quick, as they go to the gate, I put Ciaran's picks back up. He needs the 3, 4, and 7 to stay alive in this race. No guts, no glory for Tony. He's just all about that 7. All about that 7. About that 7. About that 7. Good luck, everybody. Here's Carlos. He's all about the 7 as well.
We can ask for forgiveness. Let's see what the race is. Can you see that, Frank?
I'm watching on my screen.
I was just going to say, can you see on mine?
I would just, you know what? Just get him on the gallop out. Get him on the gallop out. Yeah. I think that'll be cooler anyway. People are going to be watching. They're going to be watching on their ADWs, which is what I'm doing.
Well, mine's earlier. Oh my God, Frank, your horse is 8 miles back. Ooh, interesting. I thought he would have been a lot further ahead, Frank. We shall see.
I apologize, everyone. I'm not sure if Ciaran's even watching the right race, but we'll see at the finish line here.
I'm ahead of you guys. He is not looking that good. This is going to be a jockey ride. Come on.
Oh, do not.
He goes down. Wow.
Oh, my God. One of the Baffords. Unbelievable. Nevada Beach. That's the horse you said looked like a donkey at Los Al, remember?
And it's not the one we had. Oh, my God. Down goes Foreman. Ay.
That's I would not be happy if I were Sadler. That's kind of piss poor. I mean, how do you not beat a 3-year-old?
Who does it?
How do you not?
And I bet him on the hill. Next out. That was the one thing. I mean, I was. Boo!
You went with the wrong Baffert, Ciaran. You went with Privman, who had no shot. I actually didn't mind Nevada Beach a little bit. I didn't pick the horse at all, but I said very nice things about the horse in my write-up. I don't know if you remember, Ciaran, but before we launched the show, we were doing a test run at Los Al, and we were there for the Los Al Derby, and I was going to bet everything I owned on Nevada Beach. And Ciaran comes back from the paddock and goes, Nevada Beach looks like a donkey. Baffert's other horse, Varney, he's the standout. He looks amazing. Oh, my God. Nevada Beach looks like 2 men.
Before you say anything, one clarification. I was with the best paddock watcher in the world, Tom Quigley, who agreed the horse looked like crap. And now you can continue your story. Now continue your story, Frank.
I think he might have been talking about the other one. I think he got your Baffert's mixed
up. No.
Oh,
so
Toronto, are you kidding me?
The horse racing joke is there's a 3-horse race. Jesus comes down from the clouds and goes, number 1 is going to win. And we're all on different. I'm off the one this race. I don't like how he's working. That's That is horse handicapping 101 right there.
I cannot believe that Full Serrano lost at 50 cents on the dollar to a 3-year-old.
Well, I was telling you, we're like, hey, what is he looking at? I was like, looking at the race. He should have been 2 lengths ahead of that horse. Like, that was so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of missed the first half of the race. You said he was so far back.
What
happened?
Just not, he should have been way more ahead. Like, it was not going. That was not what their race plan was. That horse was off. And that's going to be the story. And the track was a little wet. Blah, blah, blah.
Is the track wet?
Not really. Well, they watered it. So I'm just coming up with excuses that they can sell the owners is what I'm trying to do.
Well,
and that was the horse that JJ, if JJ was not riding, if Full Serrano was not in this race, and excuse my French, if I was not, that would be the horse I would have followed, if that makes sense. Because that was JJ's horse the last 2 rides.
It makes no sense because you didn't mention that horse at all. You talked about Privman and First Mission.
Well, I emailed it out to the crew what my picks were and my thoughts, if that makes sense.
What did you say about this horse?
I went, Baffert with Smith has won 2 of 3 under JJ. Now, if JJ had picked that horse, we probably would have got 5 or 6 to 1, and I would have upgraded it. But he went for Full Serrano, if that makes sense. JJ's on fire here. Like, he won with the long shot in the first. I think he's, 2 or 3 races? Sometimes it pays to watch some of the horses these guys are riding and what they hop off and who they hop off on. And I'm the reason I'm mad at myself is if Full Serrano was not in this race, I think JJ absolutely would have been on Nevada Beach.
Yeah, for sure. He won with the horse last time.
And we would have had him in our, in our bet, if that makes sense. That's why I'm mad at myself, because I'm saying this out loud and I should have done it in my side bet versus doing Privman.
JJ had 3 mounts in this race. He won with Privman, he won with Nevada Beach, and he won with Full Serrano. He could choose one of those 3 horses. He chose Full Serrano. So, I mean, that's
and the reason we all thought
I would have chosen him too.
No, and the reason we all thought it was a single, because if you don't know how it goes, like if you're on Baffert Beast and you've got another trainer's beast, you want to keep riding for me, you're on my beast. And the fact that Baffert let him, you know what I mean, like go to the other one is why.
This was supposed to be his Breeders'
And that's
Cup
like a hat tip. So that was a hat tip, and Full Serrano, that was pretty bad.
This is supposed to be a Breeders' Cup Classic horse. He did not look like a Breeders' Cup Classic horse.
Nope, not at all.
They might have to go back in the dirt mile, because how do you expect this horse to get 1.25 miles getting out finished by a 3-year-old?
And they actually get options, is what's going to be interesting when we actually see what the book comes out and where they go.
What do you mean?
Well, before we leave, Frank, how are we getting out of this? What are we doing? Who do you like in the last?
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to stay on because now I feel like I want to fire away and get my $100 back, because this is a great betting race. If you want to take a break, you need to get another break. Big race day. There's a contest here.
Hillside course. Like, they scheduled it pretty good, if you know what I mean. Like, this is the bomb race. Even if like Secretariat was racing down the hill, I think she'd be vulnerable to losing. You never know on the hill.
Yeah, I mean, there's 6 or 7 horses can win this race. I think we should stay on and see if we can get our freaking money back.
All right, let's get our money back. What are we doing?
Hold on, let me just click over. Let me refresh the odds, and we'll see who's the favorite in the will pays and all that stuff. Oh my God, Castle Lou is 1 to 5.
That's a toss. That is an absolute toss.
That is not
so
an absolute toss.
I used that horse in all my bets. So here are my stats. KK for Baffert, but KK is 0 for his last 8 on Baffert horses. 3rd off the layoff. Yeah, he wins. And this horse did win on the hill. Actually, the more I read this, and then I go, well, this distance looks ideal. Whatever. I'm not betting him.
I think
I'm
Casalou.
reading my stats and my write-up, and I'm going to say I'm not betting him. As Frank goes, okay, Ciaran.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not interested in Casalou at 1-5, but
What?
I am absolutely,
But the stats play it out. But then I'm going to raise you. We're on the hillside course, and 50% of the winners are over 5-1. So if you can connect on an exacta,
did you say 5-0?
Actually 48%. Sorry, I round up.
I wasn't sure if you said 15 or 50. So
50%. 48% of the time, the winner is a long shot here.
5-1 or higher down the hill, all down the hill races, or this specific?
This specific race.
So this is a grade 3. This used to be the Unzip Me Stakes.
Yes, and even this one.
3-year-old fillies down the hill produces chaos.
And like people are like, well, it's down the hill, but certain conditions down the hill play different, if you know what I mean. So you got to watch the stats for each particular race, if that makes sense.
No, I know. That's why, yeah, it's important to pay attention to what the class level is. I just wasn't sure if you had done a every race or if it was just
specifically the current race. It's the only way. If you do every race, everything just melds together, and it's like, well, it's like a jockey wins 20%. He's,
All right. Well, why don't you walk through the field and tell us use or lose? Let's play an exercise. Use or lose.
Well, number one, warming motion. I thought the price was too low. Inside toss. Number 4, Ricky off Lasix, but Phil is putting the horse in here, and the Little Red Feather people could not pick between their horses, so they're competing with their ownerships. I thought number 4 had the advantage because Ricky is riding really, really good. He's got a baby on the way, and that is great motivation.
What about the 2 and the 3? I want you to go through use or lose because we're trying to figure out a bet here.
Number 2.
We're not going to use the 1, correct?
Well, we're not using the 1. Number 2, if I've had 14 more drinks, I might, because it's Mike Smith on the hill, and he only wins on long shots. So that's what I say about him. That horse has no chance unless it has a rocket up its butt and Mike is on fire.
I'm not interested in the 2.
Number 3, Tyler Bays is really cold again, so no.
But I give that horse a little bit of a chance. This horse has won down the hill before.
He will not finish last. That will be my note.
I think she's a good trifecta horse, actually. I really do. So I wouldn't toss her. I would use her in a trifecta. Innovative, we already talked about. We both like Innovative. We both think Lee's Baby Girl is sneaky.
Oh, great.
But you're against Casalou entirely, or would you use Casalou in a trifecta?
Casalou is 2-1 from here. You got to use it in the try. The price. The thing is, the robots are going to hammer. If you use this horse, you're going to lose money unless you do like single. Then you might win a couple of bucks on the try. The problem is, like, we're looking at it like, these odds, I'm tossing just because.
You want to see something funny? Last night, I asked Google AI because I couldn't remember. I said, what did this race is now the newly named John C. Harris, named after the owner of Harris Farms, who was a major breeder here in California and racehorse owner who passed away recently. It used to be called the Unzip Me Stakes. He co-bred that.
I remember that one. Yes.
Yeah. So I went to Google AI and I said, what did the John C. Harris Stakes used to be called? And I'm going to put this up on the screen. Can you see that? Oh, hold on. Let me take Carlos down because the funniest thing is I did this last night. Wait till you see what the last thing I have circled is. Oh, man. Too many banners. Hold on. Stand by. Hide.
This looks like one of your betting slips. There's a lot of information.
Look at the last thing. Race winner in 2025. The Bob Baffert trained Casalou won the 2025 race I did this last night.
Oh, now I remember what you're saying. Like, does AI know what's going on?
Right, exactly. This is AI.
Well, I'm absolutely betting against this horse, but if I'm in the contest,
people talking to each other, do they all know who the winners of the races are?
Well, if I was in a contest today, I would just totally throw a try key on your information so I could talk smack and go, yeah, I lost this money because Frank told me some AI that he programmed said this.
No, that's Google AI. Last night, Google AI emphatically stated that Cassilou won today's race. If you can believe that.
Onward we go. Number 7.
Yep, keep going.
Don't tell our wives. How do you not bet that when Shannon did not come up here for Gold Phoenix win? So I that's an A for me right now. Honey, I bet a horse because you didn't come here. Actually, first. Not without a chance. Like, that's a horse if you're looking for some underneath try horses. Number 7. Absolutely.
I'm not interested in the 7. I don't know if this horse wants any part of turf. Here's the 8
for you.
because Dylan P. I think you might be a first time in the chat room, Dylan. Well, thank you for joining us. Thoughts on the 8 here? The 8 is one of my A's. I think the 8 has a massive shot. One of 3 little red horses.
Toss that horse. No chance. Zero chance. No, 0 chance.
The little red feather horse.
Yeah, but JJ's 0 for 9. Sharp work. I heard nothing about that horse. Maybe it was a secret one that they're betting on.
Why are they going to tell you? You got a big mouth.
They even know. I'm like, no, toss. Toss. And Frank is on it, so double toss.
He's coming out of better races back east. Should be super fit. Should trip out. Going to get a perfect tracking trip on the best part of this turf course. Like Santa Anita, I know the horse has never been down the hill, but I'm expecting the 8 to run a massive race. We will prove Ciaran wrong. Number 9, Eiffel.
Billy's words were monster. And you guys hear that all the time. When they say that, it usually means something, owning horses with little red feather. And they don't have to win all the times, but I think they're looking to win this race. Like, if I did not know Ricky and liked Ricky, I probably would have hopped on Eiffel as my top choice, if that makes sense, Frank. But
no,
I like talking smack to Ricky
because I don't know why you're like letting personal opinions affect who you gamble on.
That's how it is.
You're supposed to bet with your head, not with your heart.
You got to gamble with your heart too. I mean, we don't gamble when we're sober. At least I don't.
No, I know you don't. That's why you're on a jag right here. But yes, I agree. Eiffel has a big shot. Let's see if that horse is taking money. I'd be shocked if he's as high as 8 to 1.
No, I thought that was crazy.
Number 9, 5 to 1. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
But I'm shocked at the pricing though. This actually might be a great try race. 1 minute before the post.
Let's roll through the last 3 horses and then we'll talk about wagering. I gave the 10 no shot.
0 chance, yeah.
Okay. The 11, I think, can run on late for a slice. I think the 11's going to be too far back.
That was what I thought too, yes.
The 12 figures, but it's, she's a Calbred who lost twice against N1X Company. These are stakes horses. I was surprised that the morning line of 9 to 2 on this horse. Is this horse taking money?
I think who's riding now? I think the 9 to 2 is because Paco was riding and he's off.
12 is scratch. 12 is scratch. Forget it.
Oh, okay.
And then number 13, Me So Fancy. Yeah, hold on. Before you say anything, let me post Carlos. I agree with you, Carlos. Was scratched a couple of times and then ended up running in a Calbred dirt race allowance, which was very confusing to me. I think that was probably a workout more pointed towards this. Me So Fancy is a neck away from being a grade 3 winner. I mean, granted around 2 turns, but still, she has sprint form. I think she has a big shot, and she was on my saver doubles, but I'm not alive. Did you give Me So Fancy a chance?
I actually bet this horse a bunch of times because I read your column and then I go, let me throw a match on my money. The jockey is 0 for 13. And we actually talk about it on the show, like the amount of times.
13 what?
The last 13 races,
where?
This jockey has raced for Powell.
Oh, okay.
And I will say, in the positive, 5 races at Santa Anita, 2 wins, 3 seconds. So it's not a crazy horse to throw in the tries, if that makes sense.
I think Miso Fancy, I think she could even win, to be honest with you. I have a larger sample size. Powell and Ayuso, I have 28 starts. They've won 21% of the time for a $3.34 ROI. So maybe they're just cold lately, but they were hot at one point.
Last 60 is my
Miso Fancy can win this race. I'm telling you right now, that horse can win.
All right, so you're going to do our bet for us, Frank, and I'm going to pay the money later. We're going to do a try. 4, 5, 9, 13. What else are we throwing in? We got 5 horses. It'll cost us $60. Oh, what's the one we talked about? 8. That was the one. 4, 5, 9, 8, and 13.
Didn't we just say
try,
that we're not going to play
$60
trifectas because they're going to suck the value out of the.
Oh, even with this, with the robots, I don't think they could kill us. Like, because we're tossing the favorite, if you know what I mean.
No, I'm not. I'm not spending $60 and not playing Kazaloo. I think Kazaloo's the most likely winner.
I'm tossing that horse.
Well, I'll give you 2 minutes to go place your own bet because I'm not going to waste money.
They even have the net.
First, second, or third.
They have the net there for Kazaloo when I toss it off the rail.
You don't think that horse is going to finish first, second, or third? That horse has class, is going to trip out. Let's see what Dan has to say. Value standpoint, his A's are the 4 and the 5. His B's are the 6 and the 11.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, Dylan P, 7 for 8 on the board for the 13. Yeah, the 13 absolutely has a big shot. 100%.
And what's crazy to me is usually, Frank, when we see some of these way outside horses, if they have early speed, you want to be that out there. Then you chill and then you blow them away in the stretch.
Yeah, route speed on the outside usually transfers very, very well. This is also going to be a big trip race. It's a big full field.
Yeah. Yes.
That's why I'm against the inside horses. I mean,
yeah, that's
a lot of people.
That's the reason I tossed Warming. I thought Innovative has a jockey who's hot. Otherwise, I would have tossed Innovative, if that makes sense. But I think Ricky is riding pretty good, and he's got a really good feel of stuff. So that's why I was like, some of these other guys.
Yeah, John and Cliff, I know you guys are liking the 1, and I don't blame you. I mean, if the one had the 11 hole,
we will be cheering you guys for winning with a 1 on the hill with a full field. Is all I gotta say.
So I think
you have to hard thing to do.
You gotta. That's the main reason why I'm not gonna bet that horse.
And we had thunderstorms last night. Rained a little bit today. Closing speed is actually working. I think that the funniest stat I ever had was Phil went, Santa Anita is a pool table. It's green on top and hard underneath. So it's actually playing a little fairer than I usually would, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, Gold Phoenix came from dead last to run them all down. So
we were going, why are you 8 miles fast? And we were.
I said that's great. I said, Ciaran is cursing Rispoli right now. Why is
I wasn't the only one. We even told him, we're like, dude, we were talking so much smack about you.
I mean, he rode that horse brilliantly.
That Phil said what he said. I mean, you guys think they blow them up all the time? No, they just go, good ride. That was a pretty big testament of what Phil said today.
Yeah. They either say good ride or then they complain about the ride. They never say, oh, my God, excellent ride, man. You won that race.
Especially after you have the jockey, Pratt, who rolls in and wins the record, and then you tell him, hey, you rode the horse better than he did.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, a lot of it is the horse, how the horse is, but still, we talk about it all the time. Jockeys lose the race. Although I did say earlier, Rispoli is the greatest jockey at Santa Anita right now.
Hey, I mean, he won with Johannes. He won with Gold Phoenix.
Yeah. Best guy. We spoke it into existence.
So who gets, I mean, I know it's too early to tell, but does Rispoli keep the mount for the Breeders' Cup, or if Pratt's available, do you go to Pratt?
He was always going to ride because
who?
Rispoli.
He was.
It might change, but I thought Pratt has a lot of obligations to the big guys on the East Coast, and he came out. He had no ride, and like the first year, Pratt by default. If you know what I mean. I think Rispoli, if you wonder why Rispoli is on a horse, he's Phil's top guy right now, is all I'll say.
Right.
Like if he puts him on a horse and he's changing the jockey, it's one of those things where you go, I got to upgrade the horse. Even if, like Ciaran, you don't like the jockey, why is he putting him on? Like he wants something from him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So in your opinion, even if Pratt doesn't have a mount in the Breeders' Cup turf, you think Phil's going to stick with Rispoli?
I think if he does not have a mount, he's riding gold, because that's how do you not have the number one jockey?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But if Pratt has a ride, and
he'll probably have
my say is like me telling Frank not to eat any more dumplings.
That's a losing discussion right there. But yeah, I know. Pratt probably has a Chad Brown horse he's on anyway.
Which is what we thought. He's going to be on a Chad Brown horse, or he's going to be on a Cox horse, especially, and he might be on a Euro horse coming in, which is the problem. You know what I mean? So if he doesn't, we get him. But we got Rispoli, who had the best ride Gold Phoenix ever had per Phil, so you can't complain about it.
On his home track. I mean, Rispoli rides Del Mar really, really well. So you're sitting in very, very good position. Let's root for some of these guys. $1 trifecta key box for Dave.
So I'm doing a trifecta box here, Frank, because you are too cheap to jump in with me.
I am. I'm not going to spend money trying to beat Castello.
I'm doing 4, 5.
Spoken, dude. They already printed the trophy. AI said so last night.
I'm going to throw your donkey in, and hopefully he comes in third, which will make my trifecta pay more than $3.
Hey, Cliff, you know what? I agree with you. I mean, Warming is coming out of the strongest races. Nitrogen is a beast.
That is a horrible. If Warming was on the outside,
correct,
that probably would be Frank and mine's, even the 9 spot. 9 out, Frank and I would make that an AAA plus in this race. The inside is just so hard. I mean, it's okay on like 6 or 7 horse fields, but a field like this, that is really, really. And if it wins and we get blown out, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to put a note next to that horse that you won on the inside on the hill at Santa Anita. You're probably going to be my top horse anywhere else you race. You know what I mean? Like
yes. And when we were talking about Warming, she was 5-1. I would bet her at 5-1 actually, even from the 1 hole. But she's creeping in. She's now 4-1. She's going to go off, at the odds she's supposed to go off. She will not be an overlay. So based on value, post position, field size, etc., she's just not my kind of play. But can she win? 100%. She's classy, good 3-year-old filly.
I'm going to do $1 trifecta box, Frank.
Go ahead.
4, 5, 9. I'm actually shocked that I'm shocked at what 4 is, and I'm shocked that Innovative is not. I think Innovative is going to come in way more when the robot money comes in, if that makes sense. But
I don't know about that. I mean,
I will say the one thing when we do these live things and we look at it, one of the great exercises is if you think a horse is going to be a price before the race starts, and then write it down. See if you're correct and how far you are off. And if you do this a lot, you're going to be pretty close most of the time, which gives you ammo to bet your sure things, if that makes sense. You would agree, right, Frank?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you can, practice and learn, it's going to be a good thing. Let's look at the will pays, though. Let's see if you're going to be right about Innovative coming in. So right now, the will pays, Nevada Beach in the last race to Casaloo is the favorite. The $5 double is $111. The second choice is the one at $142.50.
Does not surprise me at all.
Correct.
They always hammer. I would say if you hit this double, you're going to get paid because the East Coast money seems to be, even at Del Mar, slanted to the East Coast horses. Would you agree?
I would agree, but I'm not surprised at that. She figures. Number 9 is the third choice, actually, $174.50. Is that Eiffel?
Yeah, that's Eiffel.
So that horse is taken. Then everybody else is 300 or higher. So Innovative is paying $321. So I don't think Innovative will not go off at 16, but she's not going to go off at 5 either. She's probably going to go off at 8, 10 to 1. So she's kind of dead on the board. This
will be interesting to see if when Innovative wins, like yesterday, goes to 7 to 1 at the line.
Well, Tom Quigley actually posted about that. It was not a CRW. They actually have a documented that it was a personal TVG account holder who bet $3,500 on the one horse to win through his TVG account with 4 seconds to post, with 4 seconds before the gates open. So it looked bad, but I appreciate the transparency and the explanation. And if you see what Marshall Graham posted, every horse yesterday, their final odds actually ticked up.
Oh, that's great. That's a great sign. If they are actually ticking up.
All the winners ticked up a little bit, except for that race. And Santanita through Quigley explained it. So I feel very confident that they are taking the W's off with 2 minutes to post. So that's why we're not going to see a big odds drop with Innovative, because who's going to send the money in? But here, let's do real quick, Ciaran. Let's just do a probable trifecta. If the 4 wins and the 5 runs second, and then the 9, 2,548, but that's for $2. So you're looking
Drinks are on me. I'll take $1,000.
You'll take that, right? That's
I'll take $1,000 every day. Yeah.
4, 5, 9. That's not crazy. I mean, the 4 and the 9 have massive chances to hit the board. And we talked about these.
Frank, before the race starts off, we're chilling up here in the 100 to 1 club. So maybe we'll get along.
Very, very exclusive, Ciaran. They don't even let it. I think the last time they used that room was when Beyonce was in town for the California Crown. Her and Cher were partying in that room.
So we had, oh my God, I can't think of the dude who did that.
Come on. Here we go. Win bets on the 4 and the 13.
Oh, come on, baby.
Oh, they're off. Sorry.
Oh, I'm showing you the advanced feed.
Don't ruin it for us. Let us watch the race.
All right, I'm going to mute it so you guys, but you'll hear me cheering as we win.
You can cheer, but just don't tell us what's happening.
Beat this chalk.
Oh, so close. Oh, no.
Oh, Shakalaka. I told you guys I was the one to ride.
You didn't use my 8. I don't think that you didn't get it, though. Did you?
Oh, did he? I know the video.
It came 4-5. I couldn't tell who finished third.
4 won that race.
Yeah, it came 4-5, but who went third?
I don't. Well, I'm not. I'm just cheering about getting the win. I'm like happy for Ricky.
Oh, Ciaran, no, I think the one got third. Oh no.
That would have been a monster trifecta. Hey, but we did the live stream. We said number 4.
Yep. Innovative, giving out winners left and right. And you were right. Castelou did not hit the board.
And he went off at 12-1.
Great value on Innovative.
There we go.
And Lee's Baby Girl. We talked about Lee's Baby Girl. Let's see
and
what
the
that
stats paid out. You want long shots on the hill.
The 4-5 exacta was paying $366 for 2. So $150. You would have been better off just betting Innovative to win.
And
she was great value.
Well, I did do him to win, but we're doing the show where we gotta drive the handle up.
Ciaran, I wasn't saying you specifically. I'm saying there was better value in betting Innovative and Lee's Baby Girl, probably a double win bet, than playing them in the exacta. That exacta
Where did I finish? Because I was talking up Innovative in the Little Red Feather Box, and they're like, yeah, we can't pick a horse. And I was like, Ricky is on fire. I'm telling you right now, bet Jockey's on fire, and Ricky is on fire. When he gets the good mounts, he's actually winning on the mounts that, you know what I mean? Like,
baby needs a new pair of shoes, man. Come on.
he knows what's going on.
Hopefully
some guys made some money there.
I think it's 4-5-1, Dan. I'm not entirely sure who got third. It's either the 1 or the 8, I believe.
4-5-1-8.
Yeah, 4-5-1-8.
One screwed up a monster trifecta. Oh my God, I would have been printing money. Drinks would have been on me today. Arthur, I had to buy Arthur's drinks, just so you know. So we're gonna give him smack tomorrow.
Well, you know what? As the elder statesman, Ciaran, I think that's okay.
Although he was okay with my new saying, when a favorite wins, we're gonna go. We got Arthured. So for the next month, when a favorite wins one of our legs, we're gonna say we got Arthured.
So Dan H, did you hit this? 4? Yeah, if that is 4-5-6, it came 4-5-1.
1-8. 4-5-1-8 is the official.
And look at that. He did a double win bet on the 4 and the 5, which is exactly what I suggested. So it looks like you're going to get out
earlier. I think I actually sent this out. I sent my picks out to the DTL crew today because I was like, yeah, everyone gets my picks.
4-5-1.
Man, I would have made some stacks if who won the last time.
What do you think this is going to pay? Let's see. Come on, Dan H. And he had win money on a 12-1 shot. So he picks up 120 there.
I'm annoyed because I would have made stacks with the 7 onto my 4, which is what my big bet was, $15. But you know how it goes.
Let's see what the 4-5-1 probable 4 was paying $1,100. Nice
pays.
So let's see if Dan had that for $1.
Yep, you're gonna get
yet. Let's make sure, because this is a massive hit for you, Dan.
Right, drinks are on Dan. When's he coming out?
Well, you know what? We're gonna have to have maybe next summer at Del Mar. We're gonna have to have a day at the races. We'll have Terry set us up like in the turf club.
We'll do a DTL at Ciaran Casino where we get you all rooms.
Oh yeah,
and we drink and then we go gamble. Well, shit. Maybe we do it for Breeders' Cup. We'll see. We get enough people.
Ciaran, that's twice I had to hit the bleep button for you.
That was Irish. That was Irish I was talking.
Good thing I have a 5-second delay here. I can hit the beep. Look at this, Dan. Hey, get some beauties from our man in Canada or gal in Canada. I'll just say our cat from Canada.
We gave out a 12-1. That was my top choice all day long. And we talked him up. We got to bet Ricky.
Dan, you're in a flyover state, but by next summer, all the money you're making on this show, we're all talking, You're going to have the plenty of bang. You're going to be able to fly first class to Del Mar, my friend. You were just crushing it. I am thrilled. I would like to see what this is paying here. Come on. What does this try? Come
What are you
back.
looking for? The try paid
1176.
1176.
For Dan H plus the win bet. That gets him out on the day.
I actually should have done, if I had done a 10-cent super with the 5 horses, it still paid 700. So this was another race. All the CAW money, as we knew, was on the 1, which screwed me on my try, but it paid really good. So when we can beat the robot, we're making money. That's the great thing about this late double, because we can see what they're doing and adjust our bets. Like, best bet there is.
Dan H, you're right. I did call Ciaran crazy for excluding the 6 from a try play.
And where was the 6? No,
I was wrong. But did he hit it? Then he didn't hit it. So I mean, it's throwing money away.
One screwed me.
Either way, it's throwing money away.
I like throwing money away. The fans won, and we gave him a 12-1 win. You know what I mean?
Hey, Ciaran, this is a nice early birthday present for Dan H.
Oh.
Nice. Pays for a nice birthday dinner on Wednesday. Well, happy early birthday, my man. Dan H. with perfect Southern California attendance, Ciaran, even on pop-up days. He is an OG DTL crew member. So happy to see him cash big.
So Frank, are we doing a show tomorrow? What do you think?
Oh, definitely. Football will be winding down. We got to get out, Ciaran. We're 0 for 2.
Well, I'm winning today. What are you talking about? Pick 5. Almost hit I actually think I hit the pick 4 too. We'll see. I can't look on my phone because what do you think I might do? You do it up.
Not too bad.
I think this is one of the most beautiful tracks there is. And I've been all over the world. This is a great track. If you've never been here, Arthur got to kind of experience it today.
Yeah, that was super cool, Arthur. I don't know if you're still listening, but thank you for coming out, hooking up with Ciaran, spending a little time with us. You gave out two good picks. They just weren't good enough to overcome the favorite. Anybody else out there who is going to be at Santa Anita or Del Mar this fall,
let us know.
We'd love to have you, hang out with you. Oh, look, looks like Carlos might have hit something too. Let's see. What did you get, Carlos? He hit the all-turf pick 3. Wow.
Boom, shakalaka. There we go.
Very, very nice. Good for you.
Well, that was an easy spot on one of those races. Was that Gold's race the first one?
It was probably, I think it was, what was it? It's the last 3. So it's,
yeah.
So Reef Runner won the second leg. And was it Gold? Yeah, I think it was Gold. Race 6. So
all right, Frank. Well, you know how the one
innovative.
I got to run because my phone is going. You're done. You've made your money. Get out of here. We will see you guys tomorrow. Frank is going to send out the details. What do you guys think of? Let us know in the comments. What do you think of the video Frank came up with? That's pretty cool.
Oh, a little superhero thing?
If we've got some guys who could modify it, we'd love it. Send Frank an email.
If anybody has any ideas, the show, anything like that, we want to have fun. I mean, make money, obviously. And I'm so happy that you guys are winning.
Make money, but fun is it's like make money, but fun is right.
What are you doing? What are you doing tonight, Ciaran? You going to dinner? You going back to the Meridian and just passing out?
I'm going to go drink some more drinks on Tom's tab, and then probably hit the road and head home and find us some long shots for tomorrow.
All right. Well, be safe, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ciaran, what happens when you don't hit the late double?
You go home in trouble, but if you win the big race, you go home happy. So it's all good. And our guys hit a big bomb in the last race, so we're good to go.
That's true. Ciaran got a winner. Ciaran and Arthur got winner circle photos taken, and Dan H and Carlos had nice days.
And we had the exacta. We had the long shot on the second choice horse, so you can't beat that. What about that exacta paid pretty good too?
I think
Lee's baby girl almost.
I think the trifecta was the play there. I think the CRWs whacked that exacta pretty good. But anyway, congrats. we'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. Thanks for joining us. Ciaran,
Absolutely.
thanks for spending time with us on track, man. That was great.
Yeah, when anyone's at the track, let us know. Even if we're not here, we'll make an effort to come out just so you guys can come hang with us.
All right. Congrats to Gold Phoenix. We'll see everybody tomorrow.